Subdue the Benikoff TV object of power. Or the OOP, as we call it. See if I still have this after some Monster Hunter. I might be rusty. Oh, flying fox. That's something I don't like. Can you not run towards me? It's creepy as fuck. Don't worry about the Stormtrooper aim. Don't worry about it. It'll be better when I've warmed up. Okay, I'm curious if I'm even gonna be able to finish the game today. I don't think so. Like an old friend of mine. Not an old friend of mine, but like a good friend of mine. He says it's pretty long. Longer than I anticipated. I will be playing it for at least like 4 or 5 hours. It's gonna be a long stream today. Fire break. Where are we going? Altered items unit, right? 4th floor, yeah.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but...
Thank you for lurking, Els. Hope you have a good shower.
I don't think she's telling me everything.
No, she's definitely not telling us everything. Good intuition, Jesse. No, I don't care about the executive things. What the fuck? Oh, do we have armored floaties now? Where are you gonna appear from? This area is,
Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh. A person? Would have never guessed. Philip? Here to save you. Hello. I need you to stay alive. I don't know where Philip went. Oh my god. That scared me. You're almost dead. I wish I could heal you. I can't. You're on your own. Where are you running? Are you like coming up behind us here? Are you programmed to do that? Nope. Okay, so where the hell are you? Oh my god, you're almost dead. Let's not die, okay? Pick up these healing things, and you'll get healed. What in the fuck? Is this his cell? It has to be Dylan's cell. It's gotta be. Reload efficiency. Reload efficiency. That could be good on my... Pierce. Health recovery. Is that 43? The primes are different as well. Yeah, I kind of understand that I have to go through there. I don't want to. Twisted passage.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Oh, am I gonna get elevate? Oh, give me elevate. That would be so sick. I mean, I'm just screenshotting for thumbnails. That's a lot of objects. It's kind of cool. That sound is annoying though. That is a terrible sound to have. This place is sideways. No, it's not. Parts of it is sideways. Parts of it is normal. Give me a document or something for running around. Come on. Give me something for running around. Give me a treat. Nothing? Isn't that where I came from? What? Wait, so it's possible to that could be a sick now that's a good thumbnail. Oh, come on. Can I kill you now? Of course not. We're not gonna fall down until I jump down, right? Okay, let's go. Come on. What the fuck is Salvador? Oh my god. I forgot I could do that. Join me. Join me in the fight against the evils. Well, who is evil in this game? I guess we'll find out at the end. I don't think it's very easy to know right now. That does a shit ton of damage. Salvador is down. Where did you come from? Come on.
Thing was Salvador, the head of security.
Oh, that's who that
Can't
was.
stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
That was crazy. That was actually kind of crazy. Nothing for me to grab outside of the items left by the dead. There we go. That's not some. I thought I was gonna have something more exciting. Come on.
Okay, the TV.
So what is it gonna test? Levitate! Finally. Been waiting for it ever since I saw it as a That is so sick. Okay. That also feels pretty good. Like it activates pretty quickly. Yeah, so there is a limit. Would have liked to have a... Controlled bursts, okay. There we go. I have a feeling I don't... Shouldn't worry about all of these. Or, I don't know. Ooh, I think I see what I should do. Is there someone left? Oh my god, stop, stop, stop. This is the worst, like this is not good for me because I'm gonna fall off so many places. Even though I shouldn't. Oh my god, hello. Surprise! Realize that I get very stressful playing this game, even though I enjoy it a lot. I think it's because of there's a lot of small spaces, right?
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Yep. Let's go. Casually playing Lost Ark on... What? They're playing Lost Ark while... That is so... Oh my god, fuck you. Not me stressing. I'm not stressing. Who's stressing? I'm never stressing. What? You never stress. That is shameless. It's incredible for real stealing and play a free game. Yeah, I mean that's shameless. Yeah, don't even ask me what Steam support is doing. I don't think anybody can tell you. I don't even think Steam support knows themselves. Is that a kill? That's it, right? For now. But I think he, like, resurrected. Yeah, what happened to the guy that was floating around for funsies, you know? What happened to him? Abilities? Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. So where did I was somewhere. Oh wait, huh? I'm right there. What?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh
Hello?
shit.
Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Fridge duty. I think we should try and help him. We can't? I'm so strong. Yeah, I'm so strong. Guess I can't yet. That's odd. Oh, it's this unit. We're not done this? Fifth floor. Okay. Is the elevator gonna take me to the fifth? No. Does that mean there should be an elevator on the other side that I missed? Or am I supposed to use that? Fly up. Well, definitely this. Definitely this. Nothing on this side. Definitely a swan? Fade. Dodge efficiency. No, thank you. That's an object of power, I guess. Swan. That's where our brother is. Oh, I'm stating like a lot of obvious things. I'm just processing. Now, what is this? A balloon. Get well soon. Creepy. Me no likey. Launch efficiency. Get rid of something here. I don't like when they have like stuff in horror that's connected to children and stuff, like toys and things of that matter. I don't.
Dylan,
I'm not that. Oh,
so close.
I don't like the alarm noise. I don't like that. It's straight out of a fucking nightmare. P6 cell. Yeah. We're gonna find him or what? Yeah, we're gonna wait for that to close. No, that makes sense. He's not even gonna recognize me. We're gonna have to fight, right?
Hello.
Pope?
Can you hear me? Jesse.
My god, what? I can hear you. Dylan, fate and observation. Confidential. 9:30 a.m. Breakfast is brought. 11:54 a.m. Gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. 11:57 a.m. Asks for television to be turned on. Staff do so. 12 p.m. Lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. 12:02 p.m. Eats lunch. 2:38 p.m. Uses toilet. 4:03 p.m. Begins talking to self. Recording speech is not possible due to noise. Television. 4:07 becomes upset. Throws lunch tray at glass. 4:09 sedated. Crew cleaned the cell. Television is turned off. They're treating him like a fucking animal. 6:12 p.m. comes to. He like wakes up, comes to, asks for television to be turned on. Staff refuse. 6:16 p.m. sleeps ? Television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. That's why they refused. Okay.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in.
What?
He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
I'm not gonna remember his door. What? Surely Pope won't mind me. No.
Alright, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
Right.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean. Back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home.
It's not gonna just
Never
happen
would have
overnight,
guessed
Dylan.
any different. Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau. If she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world.
They've
She always
brainwashed
said
him.
so.
Must have.
She wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this.
Hey Carla, what the
Tell
fuck are you
Casper
doing?
I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait, we're not...
Carla, what are you doing? Like, I'm all for scientists, you know, and science, but some people are just fucking crazy. Oh, that might be a good thumbnail. Can I even get that to, like... You see that? That says Jesse. I might be able to tweak it a little bit. Preferably, I would like to move the chair and stuff, but I'm not gonna deal with all of that shit. Just not. Okay, so nothing else to read. Nothing else to read now. Just, higher floors? Any secrets? Is that one of those collecting thingies? I think so. There's one up there as well. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Very excited to start Alan Wake soon after this. There's nothing here. I tricked myself. Because if Alan Wake is like anything like this, or better, then it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Hello, Parmo. How you doing? Doing good? You gambled and won today? Huh? You wanna elaborate? You bet on horses? Okay. You won 2 out of 4 times? Nice. A 20 kroner profit? Hell yeah. I'm jealous. What am I doing? Has to go in there, I see. Big brain. Can we close a little bit faster, please? No wonder he got out. Like, look at that speed. What's gonna spawn? Nothing? Nothing? Oh yeah. Who else wants to find out. Come on, stop hiding. Oh, come on. Five ability points? We can slam to the ground? That is sick. Yo's in the... Good to see you. I want to go for the ground slam. That's sick. But again, what did I go for last? I was originally going for this though. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna stay true to my word. And then we're gonna TP back to Central Executive. You think I'm gonna be able to finish the game today, Sindla? Nah?
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code? Fucking
Okay, we're gonna see Dylan now.
CIA spy shit. God.
Well, according to Pope. How much do you want to bet he's not in there? I think he's in there. Let's go.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal I can arrange.
No, I didn't understand what to do with the fridge. Analysis of Hiss threat part 4. Have I read part 3? I don't know. Summary. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in Hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer: how did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space? Deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Refer to blank for full reports. It's a lot of questions. Not too many answers. That's probably number 3. Speech analysis. If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? That's a good question. The most common word used is want. Interesting? Oh my god, my brain. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through, and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived here? Or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Refer to blanked for full reports. Alright. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Is it easy to do the fridge thing, Isn't? Well, one thing I didn't try to do was break the glass. But the door was locked, so... What?
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be as exciting as you think, though.
Am I too late?
Probably.
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
Might be an act, though.
My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
She is weird. I don't like her.
If they're in there, we go around that way. No.
I can interact with all of this. Put a record on.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places.
When did I
Bad
get
pennies.
that?
The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation.
What's going on?
That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks
Hello?
by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry.
What's going on?
No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have blown back hours ago.
What's going on right now?
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Over where? I can't see anything. What is going on?
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's
I have to go? I can't see anything.
Remember, we got this.
What is going on? I think we're gonna have to quit the menu. Is that Dylan messing around? Huh? Is my game... Is my game broken?
Fuck if they're in there and we go around that way. No.
What? Yeah, that's a good good idea. But I didn't think of that. That's a possibility. That is weird. That has never happened to a game ever. Never even heard about anything like that. What? Started as like a small box in the right corner. I did see it, and it just went bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. Come on, work. Let me say this. I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna play this game through again. Right now, at least, if it's broken, you know. Look, I'm not gonna start a new save. Oh my god, it worked. Oh my god, let's go. I was so scared for a second there.
They're in there. We go around that way. No.
Is the same thing gonna happen if I'm not gonna talk to this guy yet.
Did you hear that the Hiss prisoner they captured is the director's brother?
Yeah, it's me. I'm here. I'm here. I can hear you guys.
Isn't it strange?
I can hear you. By the way. It can be a pretty cool, wait. I'm just trying to take screenshots for thumbnails, and if you're wondering why I'm bothering with the photo mode. Can I go to the fridge after? Do you want me to go to the fridge now? If you want me to go to the fridge now, I can go to the fridge now. Sure, it's quick. Okay. If it's that quick, let's do it. What is this astral construct though? That's expensive. I don't even know what I used this for. I'm hungry? What? What do you mean by that? It's maybe there's food? Oh, in the fridge. My, I forgot like what a fridge was for a second. Okay, I'm gonna swap batteries. This is a good time to swap batteries. Nothing's happening. Oh no, I'm only down to 2 batteries now. One is charging. This is not good. Oh, that's fine. Just had to let my cat in. It's cold outside, even for a cat. Fridge duty. Philip, where are you at? Philip? Philip?
Keep your eyes open. Keep them open. Hope.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you. Thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here.
Yeah, open the door for me.
The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Well...
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't. They can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes.
Hold on for a bit, Philip.
My eyes hurt so much.
Hold on, Philip.
Just hang on, Philip.
Speak with Langston. Where are you? Oh my god, you can't open any...
Containment failure in Panopticon cell 69. Get it? 69.
Get it? You're so childish.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
What?
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on.
What a boss, huh?
The Benikoff TV? Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
Oh no.
I'll figure something out.
Can't have a rogue
I'm
fridge.
pretty good at these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
I did say I was gonna talk with him later.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
And to help our boy out. To help our boy. That's some fast teleportation.
Hello? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip? Philip?
If I look away.
Fridge, give me a second. I have something to read. I don't. I guess it was only the ID. Case files. TV, floppy disk, home safe. You can wait. Did I? There's something here. Did I? Arctic Queen supplementary. Have I not read this? Oh yeah, I have read this.
It hurts me.
Oh my god, that's bright. Oh no. Oh, come on.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Ew. This is disgusting. Give me a second. Great thumbnail. Yeah. Might have paused at the wrong time. Give me a second. Focus distance. Aperture. It's good. Think it's good. Let's keep on fighting. Let's keep on fighting. You're back here? Oh my god.
Wait,
I did not.
there's no
What?
pyramid here.
What was that?
The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing
shit.
change something?
Does every oop have a boss? No, I don't want to. I don't care about the hiss notes. Maybe in another playthrough game. I'm sorry about that, but maybe in another game. Another game? Another time. I mean, and that ashtray maze. Wait, Langston. What am I? Hello? Taco? Your brain working?
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do
So
I
yeah,
get
that was the fridge.
Maintenance staff will repair any damaged systems once
Yeah, let me
normal
just tell you something. That's
operations
not a
have been
fridge.
observed.
That's an
Oh,
oop.
yeah. How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip.
Right.
He never did like fridge duty.
Who would have?
But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items.
Super
What did
glue. Have you
do?
heard about super glue?
I
It's pretty
touched it
strong.
and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye.
Double-sided tape.
Wasn't
Have you heard about that?
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items.
It's an oop.
If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
You said that right in front of my face, you dumb fuck. Okay, so this is why this game is not gonna end for me tonight, is it? If I want to do all of these quests, I'm not finishing the game. Is that why? So I'm guessing, I don't need to do all. Yeah, that's what I think, because I would like to do another playthrough of this game actually. And do everything. Because I really like the universe. We'll see what happens. I want to know more about this guy and see what we learn.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
Wow.
I just picked up a gun. Gun picked me.
Same.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
I get you, Jesse. I get you. You feel like rushing will you ruin the game? Not that you are. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm like saying it out loud, because I have a list of games that I want to get through, right? And I'm gonna have exams coming up. I have a lot of stuff to do outside of like studying, right? I have a lot of studying to do. And there's so much I want to do. Especially this month. So like my dilemma or my like the issue right now is, do I just scrap the plan and just do every quest except from the Hiss quests? I don't like those timed quests. And just take it as it goes or comes, or do I kind of, I don't know, rush through it without rushing through it, you know, and then play it again and do everything. Yeah, I've skipped all of the ones that have been after the 2 that I've failed. Because I got tired of failing them, but... Playing it again will take even more time. Yeah, but I'm streaming it though, right? I can make content, right? So I can be like the title or the whole thing could be playing through Control again, but this time I'm 100% completing it, for example, right? Something like that. But because in that sense it wouldn't be repetitive. If I just did it by myself, it would be repetitive. If you get what I mean. We'll see. We'll see.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
Did say singing. That's less exciting, to be honest. Yeah, but I haven't gotten to like think all of these things through. You know, I've had like what, a couple of days to like think about this. Some games are made for replayability. Yeah, I think this game is, but I think it's easy to replay this game. Yeah, no, feel free to state whatever thought you have, Sandra. It is me who has like made the decision anyways, right? So I just having other people's thoughts to like weigh against my own, it's not a bad thing. But let's get done with these dialogue options.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
This guy does seem to understand a lot of what's going on, though, especially with the singing comment.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench.
Of course.
Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the
rules does not apply to the higher ups.
Man did have vision.
Or the rich.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here. So many cell breaches.
Alright.
This life's a breach, huh?
Speak with Dylan on the upper level.
I'm funny.
Speak with Dylan at the upper level. Because we have that. Enemy within. Investigate the safe room. Let's continue the Dylan quest for now. See what happens. Great grip. Unlike the final mod slot, increase base weapon damage. Great grip. It's not the one that I am using now, at least, so should probably upgrade spin. Can unlock spin. will let me know if there are any must-play side quests, but I'm not too far ahead. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Upgrade it again. I'm not gonna do that though. I think house memory. Yeah, I think the upgrade for Pierce is gonna be pretty good. Because I need house memories. That just fell over by itself. 10% levitation duration. That is not that bad, and the slam is pretty good. Though having the ability to seize large enemies is also pretty good. So many good options. 100% damage to shield rush. Might just do that. Or more energy. More energy. What am I thinking? Of course. What? Why am I... Like, that's easy. Okay, so we go to the... Central Executive. Oh, the thing is that Sindra is that I'm getting really into story games, right? So that's why I'm thinking so much about it, because I really don't want to rush it and ruin like at least a good experience. Even though I'm missing some stuff, I don't want to ruin the experience in and of itself, you know? Television proposal. Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment in order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to directing information regarding public paranatural events. The fact that that was one sentence, nah, it's not okay. Not okay. Not okay for my brain. Can also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction, in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. Okay. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot, rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs, and has been off the air for a few years now. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, that's creepy. That's a really nice thumbnail though. Don't mind me and all this thumbnail thinking. It's just if I can make it easy for myself to make thumbnails, I'm gonna do that. Because making thumbnails is not easy. It's not easy. Don't ever let anyone tell you that. This is so bright. At least I have a reason for using photo mode. That's true. If I didn't stream or like think about like making videos for it, I would have forgotten about the whole photo mode. Speak with Dylan at on the upper level, yeah. Dylan, let's talk.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a mirror. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's
What the hell is going on here?
White pearls, pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is
Dylan?
red. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow and
me?
red in the eye. Through a
Come
mirror,
on, Dylan. I'm here.
He's gonna go crazy now.
listen to the way you've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
You know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now.
You're Dylan.
This
You're
made
not
me better.
P6.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
Yeah, that's not good. They have fucked him up.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss.
Oh shit.
That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her.
Uncomfortable.
The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a
This
lot
is the better
they're
option.
keeping secrets.
Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector.
Okay.
I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth.
I
for
can?
myself.
Okay.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time.
Like right after?
Through time. The thunderstorms.
Clearance level 6.
Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your inside by the door. Push
Should
the
just
fingers
continue
through the
talking to
surface.
him.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird?
Why?
I find that weird.
Why is that weird?
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Can you talk some sense now, Dylan?
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
Just now?
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here.
Only talk sense.
So that we could be together. You were an office assistant.
I'm not
You'd
sure
make
about that.
coffee and deliver the mail. And there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way. Forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted. And none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game. And it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them.
The voice acting is really good.
But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song.
I've said that before, but I know it's worth stating again.
An ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job.
This sounds like the Threshold kids.
Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
That sounded straight out of an episode of the Threshold kids. Can I talk to him like an unlimited amount of times? Should I?
Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the light. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. This
It's worth it.
and more now you gave us the permission.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Right.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house.
Yeah, we don't know a lot about the house.
I'd set it free.
Like why it
And
exists,
the president
right?
himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, Many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
Oh.
Who distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your
Another one.
Maybe
Tell
I'm
me about
just here
another
to
dream,
punish
Dylan.
myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister.
What?
This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream.
That must be...
Maybe it's all a dream.
Right.
Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place. And there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door. And he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them.
This is,
I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea.
I'm watching, don't worry.
What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror.
GG, it's just a dream.
Leave your inside by the door.
This makes more sense.
Into the way. You've always been a new you.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Yeah, it was a more feeling this time, Dylan. Come
Let
on.
me guess.
Come on.
You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
What?
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now!
The
I'm
corner?
standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay.
This is getting worse and worse.
That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
Have I ever had a dream like that? I don't think so.
We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. This happens more and more now. You gave us the permission and regulation. We wait in the stands.
Is it a bad dream or a good dream?
The sound, it resonates in your house.
I don't think I've ever dreamt that I was in third person.
We build you till there's nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. You remind us of home.
I've had pretty weird dreams, but I've never been in third person, I think.
Under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. After this long time for applause, the cliche is death out of time. Breaking the first, the second, the
Yo,
third,
Dylan is a poet. Someone should write these things down and make some poems. I think it's supposed to reflect something. From real life, you mean? Do we know enough about dreams to say that for sure?
Is the oldest house really on lockdown? Or is that just what they want us to believe?
I guess we can use a lot of common sense to like figure out dreams. It's not, but at the same time, yeah, there are usually patterns. Yeah, you're right about that. So find a prime candidate program. For that we have to go... Right, there's a lot of stuff we haven't seen yet here. I totally forgot. Which means we should go to logistics. Which means there are probably stuff I have to fight there, right? It's been a while since I've been there. They want me to go that way. I heard that shit. Wish I remembered where all of the... What the fuck? Her aim is terrible, by the way. Just letting you know. Worse than mine. You know, that's an accomplishment. Oh fuck, I need to worry about the ball. Where the fuck did the ball go? There we go. Ball is gone. How far are we? Not close to the end, apparently. So, we might... That hits me? See what happens. I'm not gonna... I said that before, I'm not gonna like rush the game. What the fuck are you? Yeah, we'll get far, yeah, we'll get further, yeah. What the fuck are you? Stop it, I'm so dumb. You get second floor. Some people only dream in third person. That is kind of wild. What? It's been a long while since... Oh yeah, the third person dream. Some people only dream in that. That must be weird. Well, I guess it's normal to them, so it's not weird in that sense. What are you up to now, Remy? What you doing? Isn't there a quest right here? No. Nice, that's good, Remy, that's good. What am I? Hell yeah. Sit on the throne, Remy. Have fun. I can't read a fucking map? Where? Yeah, that is what he meant. Yeah, that is what he meant. You are indeed correct. Thinking that. Okay, this is the correct way. Dude, I promise I can read maps. This is where we have to go in, right? Well, the toilet is a throne in and of itself, so. Nice, a shortcut to this place for some reason.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive.
Oh my god.
Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause.
He doesn't sound good.
We will be sending patient for X-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? God, it burst right out of him. Code black! Get marshaled!
What is it, alien? Like, are we fusing Patrol and alien? Like, talk about throne. I'm on my throne now. Look at this. Oh, that's just a wall. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I do that all the time. I'm 1 HP. That wall needs to die. Yeah, apparently, I don't know. I do that sometimes. I saved it though. Oh shit, dude, I'm slow. Oh, there's one in there as well. Use your brain, Taco. I'm in security now. Who's talking? Can we stop? Can we stop being creepy? Is that 6? Are we clearing 6? Yes. Progress. Can't wait till I get a camera that lets me just have it on. It's gonna be so nice. It's gonna make this whole thing so much easier. So much easier. Less stress for me. Less immersion breaking for you. And with me stressing less, now I know why the OnlyFans content is slacking so much. It's the freaking camera. Yeah. Well, you're quick to realize though, Eld. You're quick to realize. Don't worry, as soon as I get the camera, you know, that OnlyFans money will roll in. Why are you like that? You're supposed to be a security guard. You're supposed to make me feel safe. Can't start with just shooting me like that. Come on. How did you realize so quickly though, Eld? Like how I haven't mentioned that ever. You know? You got that so quickly.
New prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
P7? That's when you realize. That's fair, you know. A break in the pattern, that's not good. Something's got to be up, you know. P6 and P7. Ah, flying fuckers. Yeah, try and heal these weak fuckers. Ball. Oh my god. Oh my god. So many for no reason. Hello? Did you fornicate in here? What is that even? What is... Okay, can someone Google fornicate, please? I know I didn't say anything weird now. This fornication. That doesn't sound good. Oh, did I misuse a word right now? That is sex? And that's what I meant, kinda. Like, is that a weird word to use for sex? Gonna need to know that with the OnlyFans account. Everybody can't, you know everything, right? There's gotta be some room to learn. If you know everything from the start, that's just boring, right? Gotta leave some room to learn new exciting things. Personnel protection. Ah, they can just die. I don't care. I'm not gonna risk my life for them. Hello? Okay, so what is this door? Oh, it's this door. Nice, a shortcut. Because I'm probably gonna come back here at some point. I feel like this is gonna be a trap. Go into those rooms.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
Ordinary.
Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden.
We were talking about him.
Prime Candidate 6.
Who's Prime Candidate 7 though?
Once we catch up with her, but the boy had so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable.
That's not creepy at all.
Yes.
What was the incident?
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes.
P7?
Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid.
Oh, so Dylan killed someone.
I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys.
Boys will be
He's
boys.
exceptional and under a lot of stress.
Yeah, and you're putting him under that stress, no?
Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all.
It's not an accident, though, is it?
Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Everybody here is weird. Victim autopsy. Agent killed during blank involving blank, codename P6. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck. Extensive trauma of the abdominal region, which are lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso. Fracture of the spinal cord between L1 and L2 vertebrae. Avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right. Boys will be boys, huh? 3. Blunt force injuries of the extremities, which are abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities. We have dislocation of left and right elbow, dislocation of left and right knee. Conclusion: boys will be boys. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the blank was contorted through his blank. Contortion, unwilling contortion is not good. Like forced contortion, like that's not good. That's not good. Oh, that's the fridge. Oh, finally I can read about the fridge. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Okay, an Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator model from the 1960s. No cooling functionality. What? Oh, 1960s. So they didn't have cooling. It's just... what? I don't know how refrigerators worked in the 1960s. I'm not going to act like it either. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by blank. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. Okay, we've heard about this. I think we read something about like the father that brought the refrigerator to the bureau or something. I don't remember. No, he sold it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. The item first came to the bureau's attention. Oh, here we go. The item first came to the bureau's attention after it survived the collapse of New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in an apartment blank, rented by a man named Blank. Here's the story. I just need to read a bit more. It became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse and damaged. Mr. Blank, who was out of the building at the time of collapse, blank PM, retained ownership of the item until 1974, when the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. Appendix. New altered effect has been observed. See file AI or L 10.f for details. See file AL or AI 10.k for new containment procedures. Okay. Well, it's good to know more about the fridge. Dylan Faden transcript. Transcript of conversation of subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling. This is confidential. Note: subject was alone during this outburst. I don't know what DF stands for. Oh, Dylan Faden. Oh my god, I'm dumb. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 17:53. That's an important note to add. I feel bad for Dylan. I mean, like, oh no. No. Not more Threshold kids. Let's read some more, shall we? Reading simulator. Bright Falls. Altered World Event 35. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington. This is probably not Washington. Oh my god. We're just gonna say WA. Resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake. Alan Wake? First mention of Alan Wake? Resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an altered world event in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. That's cool. I like that. You know, that they mention Alan Wake. That's cool. Event response. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, C. Blank, that an altered world event was taking place in Bright Falls, WA. Refers to events investigated in 1970, 1976, and 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. And I'm sure Bright Falls is the place we are in Alan Wake. At least in the DLC of Alan Wake 2, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna act like I know for sure, like 100%, but I've heard that. I've heard a lot about Bright Falls, like when people have talked about the games. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 blank Thomas Zane, 1976, 1978 Odin Anderson, and Tor Anderson. Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to blank instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, or possible oop, like the word oop, that's blank missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake. No body was recovered in the search. Now, Alan do be swimming in some stuff that he probably shouldn't be swimming in, huh? Okay, are we ready for more Threshold kids? Ah, they give me the heebie-jeebie creepies. Okay.
I can see you're upset, Meg.
Oh, not this guy again.
Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg.
Why do they talk in that tempo?
Everyone has different brains.
I don't like it. I know I'm not supposed. I'm supposed to not like it,
Some
but still.
brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
My God.
Some brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
No interruptions!
She's just laughing. Fucking.
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test?
Can I punch this guy?
Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What the fuck was that laugh? That's a nice chair. That's a big chair. That is a big chair. Even with caps.
What if I
That's a.
don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Yeah, I don't like that TV show. Me no likey. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. Why does this remind me of Jeff Dunham and his puppet? I can see why you think that. I think I'm too like scared when I watch that to even think that far, but didn't we have this as kids? We probably had worse. P7. I am P7. P7, P6, and that's closed cases. Let's learn more about me,
Is
huh?
this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Coffee soap? That can't be healthy. Oh, outfit. We finally got an outfit. Can't find your office. Watch your step. Interesting. So we have don't touch. But that's when I was that was when I was a janitor apparently. File of these. We have coffee soap again, which is urgent. Sitting, waiting for something. Petting a dog. Destination question mark? Why can't you just ask me where I'm going or something? Who am I talking to? Stalking behavior, not good. Last seen in the library. This is creepy. This is really creepy. I don't like it. Jesse Faden movement tracking. What? Eastward movement. Cause of concern? Cause of concern. Question mark. Departs Cheyenne. Arrives in Sydney. Departs Sydney. A day later. Arrives in Des Moines. Okay, no need to read that. Okay, well, I'm not gonna read it though.
All the times I felt paranoid.
For a good
I
reason.
was right.
Yeah, for a
the
good reason,
Bureau
yeah.
could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Yep.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan.
You have my
and
therapy sessions?
Other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
I need to hear this again.
No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Wait, is psychiatrist in on this?
I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
Yeah, the psychiatrist is
When was this? Can you remember?
in on this, huh?
At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these
Oh my god,
parties?
if a psychiatrist ever asked me this many questions,
Uncomfortable? No. That's just stupid. Come on.
I would be so mad if a psychiatrist asked me that many questions in a row without letting me answer one of them.
As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world,
Oh my god, the psychiatrist is annoying.
adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe.
We're being too nice to the psychiatrist, Jesse.
I don't know.
I didn't hear what was in the middle there. This is an annoying psychiatrist? Yeah. I'm gonna have
We used
to...
to play there all the time.
Can I...
Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was
I'm just gonna listen to like a minute.
different.
Didn't hear that.
We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were...
Right, yeah, that psychiatrist was definitely in on it. If anybody in here has a psychiatrist like that, get a new one if you can. I was just gonna play music that I can't listen to. What makes you think that? What? It's just that she started asking a very an irrelevant question, and a question that the Bureau probably would have liked some more info on, no? Plus, they have the recording right here. Right? So she was like fishing after information that the Bureau might have liked, or I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't know. What?
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
There's a lot of people with... Yeah, I don't know either, Sindla. This is just my... That's just my interpretation, right? There was no answer if that's true or not. It's just you know. I see your creepy teeth delivery. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It had been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. That was in a work chat? Oh my god, that scared me. I always forget. Shattered. Projectiles fired. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, that's that person needs to be fired. Like, it's not just something you write. That's an elevator. More to read. Willow. Inventory list of recovered materials. A hollow sphere, stone-like material, petrified soil, blank pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass, possible canine, rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge, all materials to go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Contact HR. I want to speak to your manager. I need to speak to your manager, sir. I saw something upsetting in your work chats. Transit Prime Candidate Program. Excuse me. I would like a notice if there's a delivery for me, so I know when to show up. Like, come on.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates.
My god, let me know beforehand.
Experiments.
Yeah, just need to put another battery to charge. I think we're making good progress though. Making good progress. Turntable, which is the place we're going to. Ordinary world event. Prime candidate program is down. Security is down. So we went up now, right? We're here now. I see. Yeah. Gonna fall down? That's more creepy than you actually running after me, like. This look alive or moving. That's an object. Let's drop that so that I don't. Okay. My. Am I missing something here? There's obviously a door back there. Oh. This is a control point. Now I'm gonna get to the door, probably. There's a door there. Yeah, no shit.
We're going back home.
Oh.
Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
It's never gone away, huh? We don't need to go anywhere. What we need to do is... Give me a second. Alright, we're back. My bad. Let's go. Let's go through the door that I wanted to go through. That I was too impatient to wait for. Oh, that's... I don't like that. How do we get to the turntable though? We're obviously not. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to go out of the... Oh my god. Oh my god, no. It's obviously not where we're going. Right? Nothing hidden? Nothing? Oh! Let me in. Hidden location discovered. Most random way to find that though. Typewritten page supplement. Typewritten page. Yeah. Parentheses. Word. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with a symbol of a spiral. Blank. Appendix. Text transcribed from the item. For 10 years I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Alan Wake? Here, they are all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost? Okay, how can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost? That sentence doesn't make sense, does it? Am I the only one? How can I ever know for sure that I have escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. Oh my god, that sentence just broke my brain. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion. False, bright false, question mark, haunting, wake, Alan Wake, question mark, light switch, ocean, too late, and the final sentence, you've been warned. Sorry about that. That one sentence just really messed with my brain. Yeah, that sentence was a little heavy to read. Yeah, I feel like that's a typo, but I'm not gonna... There's a typo there. That's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Alan Wake? Yeah, they mentioned Alan Wake again. I found a hidden location in there. I haven't really looked for a lot of hidden locations. Wait, was this opening here the whole time? What? Huh? I could have sworn. Access to ordinary altered world event. Oh, fuck you. Nobody likes you. Okay? What? Not the wheelchair people. Come on. I don't have anything against wheelchair people. Don't get me wrong. It's just these ones are annoying. They don't sit still. You know? Thank you.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Well, I'm sure it's in the middle of, in there. Bridge operator. Smooth. Gotta destroy those. Any more things to destroy?
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
Yeah, give me a second,
Maybe
Jesse.
there's
God
a control
damn.
panel nearby.
I'm gonna take my time and shit. Work chat. Teeth again? Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me. That's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. That is fucking gross. Why? Okay, I don't even know what. I want to know why. They not have HR? I think maybe the teeth are from the HR people. Must be, right? Yeah, I don't know if that's actually true. I mean, I kind of made that up, but it's just to continue on the joke that they don't have HR. Something fell. Jesse is HR, you think? That's Jesse's teeth? I thought she had all her teeth. What? Health boost, plus 31%. I'm just joking, so no need to try to understand what we're talking about. It's just a bad joke. Bad joke. There's definitely gonna be some anemones in here now. There's a cover on everything. Did they lose out on? They did not lose on a chance to. Another one of you guys just unannounced, just showing up? I hate you guys. You should know that. Like, come on. I don't like those. I don't like those enemies. Pierce aimed fire boost. What? Huh? Damage while aiming 38%. Sign me up. Murder? Yeah. I mean, I can murder those enemies all the time. I don't like them. I don't like him at all. Now where am I going? There's so many places to go. A helicopter? Oh, that's a plane. No. What? Oh, it's a plane that's not built yet. Okay. Big brain meme. Let's see. Do I gotta bring this one? The last one. Or is it one at a time? We have 3? In the door here, maybe? Oh yeah, nice. How convenient. When I go back out, it's gonna be enemies. No? Or is that just for the elevator to work? That means I can go here and there should still be some things to do over here. So many places to go. And I thought I was gonna get done with this today. Boy, was I wrong. I don't like pictures like that. Don't like it. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh my god, there's nothing here. What? Oh my... Hell... Am I good? There's nothing here. Nice, Fatil, nice. You get a hold of Steam support drinking coffee. Yeah, let's continue this. Let's continue this. Hopefully nothing too bad, Fatil. Search for the slide projector. Yep. And we're gonna meet my psychiatrist as well. I'm sure she would love to meet up. Talk about the slide projector more. No, we're not junior agent. Aw. Oh, come on. Oh, we're back here. I didn't even realize. Or is this somewhere else? Maybe just the opposite side and it looks similar. I don't know. What? Are you paying attention? These securities not paying attention. Shaking my head. Ordinary, okay. Ordinary altered world event stage 1.a dump. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. That's Dylan Faden. Interview in 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Jesse Faden, therapy session in 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg was missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom. Note, likely Tom Barlow was missing also. And his gang. Freddy, note, likely Frederick Bartwell, also missing. Everybody's missing. What's up with that? Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. So all of these people who are missing and one person who's not been found in any public records, bullied Nosebleed Neil. We brought Neil to the dump to play, said Dylan Faden in an interview in 2002. And then we have extrapolated information, unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designation, house. We're talking about the oldest house, right? It's gotta be. Poor Nosebleed Neil. No, just Neil. I'm not gonna. If I call him Nosebleed Neil, I'm adding to the problem. I hear what's going on.
You're listening to America Overnight.
America Overnight, yeah.
Here, shining a light in the shadows. Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
No, am I muted? Fuck. Let's play that back again. How long have I been muted? Okay, let's just start. Let's start over. This is audio. This is. No, I'm not gonna be able to reenact. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, that is annoying. Let's read again. Where is it? It was case files, right? There we go. An altered world event occurred in the town of Ordinary. You guys can hear me now? Caused by an object of power, which is a slide projector with an ID of OOP. And as I said while I was muted, I like the name OOP. I like it. 15. Which is the 15th object of power they've registered, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. That's weird. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector, see OOP15 case file and Darling presentations blank for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The Altered World event had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews blank and prime candidate program files blank. Right. And as we figured out earlier, both Jesse and Dylan they saved them, right? Because they turned off the slide projector, right? Or they burned the papers. So because they, from the papers they burnt, the people came back. I'm trying to understand.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events.
Okay.
These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions.
It's very nice listening to this guy talk, but he's still a little unsettling. The way he speaks. Can we stop floating around, please? It's not a ball. Oh no, that's not a ball. I'm just gonna cleanse this before I listen to that. I don't want to listen to that. Wow. It's so much better when it's silent. It's a floater? What is a floater? It's a floater. Ordinary altered event stage 2. I thought it said Silent Hill for a second. Sled Hill Cave, witness testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Dylan said in an interview in 2002. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. Troglodytes are like followers, right? Followers are... right? I don't know. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but it really was a broken concrete... But really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Knot mother lived there with her... No, the Knot mother lived there with her babies. Children. I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Jesse actually said this in a therapy session in 2010. It's probably from the same therapy session and the same interview from the last document. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation. Not mother. Yes, Parma, I do remember that. What about it? If there's any new people in the stream and you've been here for a while, don't hesitate to hit the follow button. I always love to have new people here. I figured out the issue wasn't the internet, but your network card. Hey, you said you got a new one, right? So is it fixed? Apparently it was bad, so I bought a new one. Oh, that's nice though. You told me like earlier this week, I think. Pretty sure. That's good though. That's good that it's fixed. It's very good that it's fixed. Having connection issues or network issues is a pain. Did I listen to this?
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan?
Carla
Let's begin
again.
then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison.
Understandable.
Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving.
I don't like Carla
You don't
either.
see any blood.
I don't like anyone in this house, honestly.
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning?
Probably,
When you
Dylan,
dream of
probably.
going as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when
Here
it
we
all
go.
went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your
You know,
bitch 'cause you're too scared of me?
I respect Dylan for this, honestly.
Security, get
I
a team
respect
in here.
him.
I need...
Sorry, the reason why I'm like going back is because or backwards is because I'm letting my cat out my window. So, I was paying attention. Janitor is a good guy. Yeah, I'm starting to understand that now. He was kind of weird. Because that was kind of the first impression of any person in there that I had, right? You know, Ahti is... I like Ahti. Probably helps that he's Scandinavian as well, you know? No, I didn't think it was a bad guy. He just gave me some bad vibes. It was creepy. Ordinary stage. Stage 1.b. This is another altered world event. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had a crazy dream there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Jesse said in probably the same therapy session. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons, or troglodytes, I think they worded it, took it, Jesse said in the same therapy session. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. That was from Dylan's interview, and then they have extrapolated the information about the designation meadow, which is an unconfirmed existence. Quite interesting. His best friend material for sure. Artie, yeah. Artie is a real G, whatever that means. A real G. We went in and met Polaris. Yeah, I hope we get to know more about Polaris, because Dylan, or the Hiss, was talking about how Polaris is tricking Jesse, but Jesse has a good and trusted relationship to Polaris. So we'll see. We went in and met Polaris like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born, or reborn. The world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. From Jesse's therapy session. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the nut mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off, and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them. All of them except Hand. Then it's unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity Polaris. Okay. We trust Jesse and Polaris less and less. Let's put it this way. There's a lot of things we don't know about Jesse. We're getting a lot of information about other people. But not too much about, you know, the main character. Yeah.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary.
I don't like that. That's much better.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Well, am I gonna fight? Wait, am I gonna have to fight things in between the houses and stuff? I wouldn't mind, to be honest. Where are we? Does that mean that they constructed the altered event, or have they just stage 2, stage 3, stage 4? What does that mean? What does all of this mean? Let's see if there's a paper somewhere. Oh, look. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do those things. Can you go away, please? Thank you. Public school. Stage. Okay, so okay. What we have read stage 1. That's what stage is. Stage 1, stage 2. This is stage 3, right? Yeah, it says right there. 1A, 1B, and 2. And then we have read 4. Okay. Tom and the others had gotten worse. Scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her. Broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. Why do you say bye-bye like that in an interview? That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. I have not watched or read. That. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. That's from Jesse's therapy session. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from slide projector related altered world events. You're not wrong, Sindla. But this was just tying in stage 2 and stage 4. Because the last one we read was the one about Polaris, right? Stage 4. Still don't know why. Does that mean it happened in stage 2 and what we read happened in stage 3? I'm not gonna give it too much thought. I'm just curious. Why did you take so long? Join me, Squire. You're so tanky for no reason. Not the trees. No, they're not. These enemies are not worried about the climate, that's for sure.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Oh shit, so my thought process was right. So they have like recreated it, like made it happen, right? Or am I tricking myself now? What am I saying? Okay, let's listen.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown?
Industrial? Come on.
You believe Polaris caused?
No. It wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there.
The oldest house,
I
huh?
have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and
When are
what's
someone
imagined.
well? Who decides that? More reading. Oh my god. Okay, this is more about... Okay, so this is the summary. This is the supplement to the Altered World event 24. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews blank and blank for relevant information. And the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan Faden claims there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse Faden mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Good! Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Well, she did admit to it, right? So, yeah. Notes, Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. They're just bringing the whole thing. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this Altered World event will be investigated in the containment sector. So you can just transfer, like, places that have events like that just into a room? Is that obvious? Have I missed something? Like, have they talked about that for a while? I might have just missed that. Okay. This is the dump. Ah, I see.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Dump cessation. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Wait, you're playing Xenoblades while playing Control while you're watching me? So you're playing 2 games and watching me play the one of the games you're playing? That's another level of multitasking. It's just tasking at that point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight here, huh? Xenoblades 2 DLC have auto combat? Oh, okay, nice. That's nice, that's cool. We're farming abyssals, Remy. Oh, the co-op? We're farming the co-op, huh? Nice, really nice. We just need to engage them? Okay. You got me a blue sword and shield? Well, I'll take that if you're not gonna use it. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. I wonder if we have to fight here. More reading. Globe supplement. The item was found in the penthouse suite at blank, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See case 13-HQ-37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank, blank, and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials. Article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's been looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati, but it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Or something else, perhaps? What? Now you spawn. Coming up, aren't you? Coming up fast as well. Anakin, I have the high ground. Is it Anakin? I don't remember. I'm not a Star Wars buff. Where the fuck did you come from? That was straight to the dome and you still breathe? I don't know if you breathe per se. Fuck you, that's a lot of damage. The railing took all of that damage.
We should check that lab.
We should? I agree. God, that was close. Too close. What's that? Album cover. Album cover. What? For what? Hello? Anyone? Anyone home? Something must be wrong.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector.
Okay.
He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew
Stand away
it
from
was
frame when
important.
emergency lights are on.
Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Finish tango? Am I gonna dance some tango with Ati? Me and Ati gonna dance. Okay, so we got how many missions there? A dark place. Investigate the sector elevator. Sounds interesting, does it not? Yeah, I'm not gonna get this done. I'm gonna have to just continue this tomorrow as well. Wow. Sounds like I'm complaining about it. I'm not complaining about it. It's more of like I have games on a list, and my plan is not planned well at all, apparently. Because I've played this game more than 12 hours, and I was about to say, who turned the lights off? So that door opens to the turntables again. But I'm not complaining because this game is really good. I'm not. I'll take more hours to play this game. Of course, I will enjoy every single one. Where did we come from here? The left side, right? That's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's what's important. Yeah, it's true. It's just, you know, it just sucks when you've made a plan, right? And you've been really excited about the plan. You've been like, okay, I'll play this game, then be done with that around this time, and then I'll start this game, which I'm excited for, and then I'll, you know. But just get more energy, I think. Complete mission 7. What is this jukebox? I don't know. Is it for the motel? I don't remember. Upgrade spin. Kind of wanted to upgrade that one though, but I can't really do that yet. I need corrupted samples as well. Yeah, let's just go with this. I need more damage. You can ask me or someone else if your future plans sound realistic. I should definitely hear what other people. That's for sure. That's for sure. Rate of fire, damage while low on health, accuracy, headshot damage. The accuracy. Because accuracy means more damage with that gun either way. Anything new here? With the album cover, yeah. Rebirth. Greatest hits. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Okay. So a dark place. What about the ashtray maze? I heard something about there being like you have to like listen to music or something, but since I have the music, the copyrighted music off, that music is off. You thought I would only from horror games? Well, yeah, mostly, yeah, for the most part, yeah. Well, I have after this, I'm supposed to play Alan Wake 2 after watching a lore video about Alan Wake and watching a recap of Alan Wake 1. Then we're gonna play Alan Wake 2. Then we're gonna play Alien Isolation. And then I wanted to start playing the Resident Evil games. So, I'm not gonna be able to do all of that during this month. So I'm gonna have to like just do that into November and probably December as well. That's fine. That is fine. I have to learn somehow, you know.
I need the containment protocols for every altered item or object of power with an audio-related effect.
I'll send a team to contact Langston and get that information, sir. If yes, why? What do we tell him?
Tell him that the hiss work through sound, so any countermeasures designed for similar altered items should be considered for field use.
It's about 1 out of 3 horror games from what you have seen. That is totally fine though. I'm confused. What do you mean? Like a third? It's about a third horror games? Like my plan, or what are we talking?
See you soon.
For this month? Since I'm playing Throne, Liberty, Monster Hunter, and this?
How are you?
The ratio this month? Yeah. Yeah, that's only because this is the only horror game. I'm not gonna play 2 horror games at once. You know, I don't hate my brain that much. That would just be not good for my brain. But yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, story games take time. Story games take time. I've learned. Okay, I'm gonna save and let's see if the same graphic thing happens again. Let's see. Let's check.
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me.
Yeah.
Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
Oh, you have some interesting topics.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks
I like this guy.
natural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do.
Yeah,
He's been
that
acting a
makes
little bit
sense.
psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
Do we know if Darling is alive? I've not thought about that. Because obviously Phaeton is dead. Is Darling around somewhere? I have not thought about that possibility at all.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. The lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it? Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know. What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry.
Oh.
She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so
Yeah.
interesting in the quarry.
What do you find so interesting in the quarry, huh?
I have to go.
Me too.
I've been there. There's not much to see except a big steel door. Am I thinking about the right place?
Hey, watch yourself out there.
Sure. Oh, yeah, outfits, right. Do I want to run around like this? Why not? I'm going to show everybody who I really am. Let's see. Because there should be... Yeah, Black Rock Quarry. Yep. What a great fit. Yeah. Yep. It's very cozy. You're also wearing it? Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. Okay, I think I've made up my mind about a new plan. I'm gonna scratch the plan about like finishing a lot of games. Because I want to do all of these quests. Because I find the story really interesting, right? So we're obviously not gonna finish the game today. Which of course it's a little bit sad because, you know, I I was hoping I would finish the game sooner. Not because I, you know, don't enjoy it, but because I had a plan. But plans don't always work out. So I'm just gonna chill with this. Do whatever I see fit for my, you know, curiosity. We're gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna play maybe, yeah, till we hit the 9-hour mark. And then I'm gonna stop. Because I have some studying I also need to take like into consideration, right? I have an exam coming up pretty soon. So that's gonna be the new plan. I'm just gonna play this until we're done, right? And that happens when it happens. That said, would be nice if it happens sometime next week, right? Let's check the sector elevator.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Oh, you're intrigued, huh? I'm also intrigued. Okay, my energy just dropped. A dark place, huh? Not anymore, I suppose. My God. This game is huge.
Hello? Anyone here?
Guess not.
This game is massive. What?
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau.
Darling investigation. Official findings report regarding Dr. Casper Darling, internal confidential. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D-084-5 was launched into ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous blank regarding inhumane treatment of a blank currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of blank sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such blank contained there. One blank confirmed the blank's codename to be blank, but all files pertaining that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the blank research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into blank research. Yeah, the sentence about the matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. Could we say that, like, Dylan Faden hasn't really, like, he's human, don't get me wrong. He hasn't really been through a lot of humane treatment, right? It's a lot of weird stuff they've put him through. Casey inquiry. Mr. Denise, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Oh hell yeah, more Alan Wake, let's go. Per the interagency, is that interagency? Oh, it's not one word. Per the interagency information exchange agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. More about Alan Wake, huh? That makes sense because we're in the investigations sector, so we're probably going to hear about Alan Wake a lot. We should also call this the rating sector, to be honest. The library, maybe? Blank 2017. Mr. Kirkland. Here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Caroline Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, and Agent Derek Shaw. The only reason I'm reading this is because I might see these names later, and I want to remember, you know. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the fire break. They're lost, I'm afraid. God. My brain and my mouth is telling me soon I can't read anymore. And the game says read more. Oh my god. Burrow tractor. Okay, I can feel it in my jaw, you know? I can feel my muscles are tightening, right? Supplementary materials. Note. It's one thing to read this in your brain when you're playing the game, right? But I want to read them, right? Because I enjoy when other people read documents and stuff from games, right? God. Let's go. Supplementary materials. Note. Miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Burrow William, male, Caucasian. Case summary. 33-year-old man found dead on his property, per police reports. Remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries to the head are lacerations to the left ear and cheek. Blunt force injuries to other extremities are dislocation of the right knee, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus, extensive trauma to abdominal region, which is, it's only one, complete avulsion of multiple organs including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. Great. No worry, you know? Who needs those things and who took them? Conclusion. It is my opinion that Mr. Burroughs death is not a result of a mechanical accident. Yeah, no shit. As claimed by authorities, the removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. Well, animal or something else. Compared to Witcher days, you're a bit better at reading. Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, the more I read, the better I get, right? So, hopefully, when I'm back to The Witcher, I'm gonna be a little bit better at reading. Is that another document? Oh my god! I know we're in a. Listen, I know we're in an investigations sector, right? But holy fuck, people like to write in here. Blank of blank, 2019. It is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. Okay. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's blank. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our blank, who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the blank loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The blank has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. I wonder who he's talking about. Is this game taking the piss? Like, Mr. Denise. So yes, there's an increase in altered world events cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more altered world events cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing, and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim? And as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. We have heard about Agent Grayson before. This game must be horrific and confusing for dyslexic people. Yeah, this is a horror game for dyslexic people just by reading the files, huh?
It's not working.
That's my control point that I probably get before I...
power core somewhere.
This game is taking the piss. How many documents is... How many oh my god. How many documents is that? Okay. Let's try it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. If this was in Norwegian, this wouldn't be a problem, but reading all of this in English and having it make sense before having read it once before. That is pretty difficult. Okay. To Chief Investigator Denise. It happened again. Third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our blank. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough. Why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House research station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Blank Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this blank hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. Do I usually read books in Norwegian? No, but all my books for my study right now are in Norwegian. All my books growing up has been in Norwegian. It's just but no, I prefer reading books in English. But my school books I'm reading in Norwegian because the subject is, or the study is in Norwegian, right? That's a space helmet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I can't read anymore, but I'm not gonna... Listen, I'm gonna have to end it here, I think. There's so much to read. I'm gonna have to come back down, okay? I didn't know there was gonna be so much reading, and I don't know when I'm gonna get through that metal door to get to the control point. We're gonna save here, right? My god. Don't get me wrong. It's okay to have that much to read, but my brain can't take it anymore. My brain can't take it anymore. Today. I'll continue tomorrow though. I'll continue tomorrow. You're in the same room and your head is hurting? Yeah. Oh my god. My jaw. Oh my god, my jaw. My poor jaw. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here, yeah. Drink some water? Yeah, I've drank a whole bottle. I'll drink some more after. Remember food too? I did eat like an hour into Control. God, my jaw, man. My jaw. My upper jaw hurts so bad right now from all the reading. Which sounds weird. Like, oh, my jaw hurts because I read too much. Oh my god. It was a great stream though. Remember to wipe my ass? Where did that come from? What? Where the hell did that come from? I always wipe my ass. What? You don't wipe their ass. I was supposed to wash their ass. That's also good to do, you know? Remember to kiss the monster under your bed tonight. I mean, we don't have monster under our bed. We have monsters in our heads, right? Remember that. Okay. Look, I played Control for 15 hours. I thought I was supposed to be done with the main story in the game 3 hours ago. Just saying. that's what my plan was. Schizophrenia? Dude. No, you don't have schizophrenia or schizophrenia. But it said 20? Yeah, but where I read, it said 12. And I obviously misunderstood something, but I told myself, because I read 12, and it said probably main story or something, right? It could have been a wrong source. I could have just put things together and had it like make sense, like, oh, that wasn't that long. But I read too fast? Oh, I do. I do. I read way too fast. That's a good picture. That's pretty good. That thing was scary. I did not expect that thing to like appear the way it did. That's also pretty good. ADHD reading, we read the first 3 letters and fill out the rest because we know what the sentence is going to be. Well, obviously, Remy, I don't know what the sentence is going to be, right? I saw it, the different timestamps when you looked it up. Oh, yeah. That's also pretty good, yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's ass. That's pretty bad. Wait. Only 41% of players got the levitate ability? And only 40% of players completed mission 6? What happened to the 46? Oh, the 46? The 60% of players, man? Do people not finish games? Says me, by the way. Says I. Okay. I've had a lot of fun, and now I have a lot to make content out of. Hopefully I get some of that done tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, thank you, Sandra, thank you. It was nice to have some people in here while I streamed the game. That was nice. Thank you guys for staying. Every single one of you. You too, Els. If you're listening. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. I hope you sleep well. I'm excited to play more Control. It's a really good game. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's really good. So I'll play more tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, take care, guys. I appreciate you. See you tomorrow.